What up guys, Fojo here, and today I'm coming to you with the next installment of the New World D&D run through, and this is going to be a ongoing series, hopefully a really fun one to watch and a good one to go and have fun with myself. So I just wanted to kind of introduce it a little bit, and if you haven't seen the initial video, there is one in the description down below if you want to check it out. It just kind of tells you about what this all is exactly. So this episode will be me leveling up the character a little bit. I did roll a few things to put us in a few categories here, but there's nothing super set in stone for the series other than that we are going to roll for a class every day, and we are going to roll for our alignment every day, as well as what we will be doing for the day. And I'm looking to introduce more chaotic rules, create some tables on some crazy things that happened to me throughout the series. If you have any great ideas for that, please put them in the comments. I would love to hear them and look at them and try and implement them into the series if I can, because I want to make this a really fun experience to watch and play. So hit me with all of your comments if you can. I want to see what you guys think of the series. Is it a good idea? Do you want to watch it? Hopefully it'll be fun enough for you guys to enjoy and watch. If you guys could like the video, subscribe to the channel, I would truly appreciate that, as well as hit the bell to let you know when new World content comes out. Hit me with the comments, as many as you can. I want to see what you guys think and what all you think I should implement into this. I've been playing D&D for a little while now, but I would love to have some people that really love it and have some good ideas pop them in the comments, and I would love to implement them if possible. So, starting out with this character, we're going to be doing a few different roles every day that we play this character, and making sure that we follow the rules as we go along and try to follow the best we can to the standards that we set for ourselves. And so, one of those that we're going to have is going to be a class. We're going to roll for a class every day, and I've made up a list where I can roll on a d20, and it'll have all the different D&D classes you can have, like barbarian, cleric, etc. And so some of these I'll get to roll and pick which one I want to be, and most of the time it'll probably get chosen for me, and I have certain weapons set up for each class in order to utilize and see what we get as we go. Another thing we're going to be rolling for every day is going to be whether we quest, whether we do skilling, money make, boss fights, etc. So like what we're going to be doing to progress our character during the day. And then another one we're going to be doing is our alignment, and we're going to pick how our alignment will be flowing each day depending on a D10 roll. And so with that we have everything from lawful good to chaotic good to chaotic evil. So in that we're going to be able to change the way we play the game a little bit, whether we attack everything we see, whether we loot every single thing we see, or if we just pass things passively and don't try and grab everything we see. And it'll affect how we play the game a little bit, the way we approach everything we do. But this is kind of a setting up the series episode where I'm laying out some of the basic ground rules. There are also some chaotic other rules I'm going to throw in elsewhere. I also am looking to see if you guys have any other additions you want in this. As I go through, I can add different things, and I would love to hear what you guys think as I progress through this character and do more and more things. Please let me know what you believe would be a good thing to add to this, what you would like to see going forward with this. I would like to implement more and more D&D stuff into this if I can, and to figure out a way to put as much in here as possible. But for now, it's going to be some of these basics that I've got written up and figured out. I will be playing that way until other rules can be implemented. Some of our chaos rules are going to be pretty interesting as well. It'll determine whether or not we are wearing light, heavy, or medium armor during the day, as well as what we're going to be doing with selling and buying things, and whether or not we keep the loot that we get during the day that we play. So some of these rules will be very interesting along the way, give us a completely different way to play the game. I'm very excited to do this and I'm very ready to do it. It'll probably be a bit longer videos than my usual channel videos, so I hope you guys are ready for that. But I will be recording a little bit more here and there and trying to get as much of the gameplay in as I can, some of the interesting parts of what's happening and how the different classes and the different roles are affecting the gameplay. Just kind of have fun with it. Like I said, if you have any additional rules or you've played a lot of D&D and think there are some cool things that I should include, I would love to hear it and love to work on that, because I want to make this as fun for you guys as possible and as interesting as possible for me too to play. But I think New World has a lot of potential to do things like this. I played through an Iron Man like this, and it was a lot of fun. Doing this as well is going to be a brand new way to play the game and a lot more fun to go through all the new quests and all the different things in a different light in a different way and see New World in a completely different light. But today I was actually able to roll on the table to see what I was going to be for class wise, but the problem is right now I obviously do not have all the different weapons and such, and we'll need to get some of the weapons and armor to be able to do a better job of having that on the table and being able to do that. I also rolled a d20 today for what we're going to be doing questing and we will be questing, skilling, etc. But the only problem is with that is that we only have the ability to do skilling and questing for the most part right now. So we'll probably roll a d20 and do 1 through 10 is questing and 11 through 20 will be for skilling as well. And so we'll have two options in that and be able to do that. But until we get a little more options, we can't really solely work on, we can't actually have a full table and choose that way. So until we get a little further progression, we won't have the ability to do that yet. So until we get those weapons, we can't truly be that. But today we did roll and we did get a 9, and 9 will be a wizard, and wizard we have set up for ice and void is what the two weapons that we're going to have for that. So as soon as I get my hands on ice and void, that will be what I'll be using the rest of the time I play for the day. And until then, I will use whatever weapons I get just to help progress and get to where we need to be. But I think I should be able to get my hands on some weapons pretty quick and be able to continue. And for that D20 roll on our, whether we're questing or skilling, I rolled a 5, and it will be putting us into questing today, which is good because we need to progress through the storyline a little bit to gain anything else we can for the rest of our storyline here. And so we're just going to be going through the basic quests today and doing the simple stuff that we need to be doing to level up our character a little bit. And so this is stuff we've all seen and done before. So as a wizard, we're going to be pumping into intelligence for today. And every day we'll reset into different categories based upon our class and what we'll be doing that day. We may come up with some of the rules for how this is all laid out. If you guys have any ideas on that, please drop it in the comments and we will figure that out and implement it. But for now, it'll just kind of be stacked into the stats that it would have normally. We'll probably be balanced somewhat with Constitution and whatever else it needs to be balanced with. But for now, we will do intelligence, even though we're using a sword right now. And whenever we get those weapons, we will utilize those. It will be a lot easier for us to progress with kills, storyline. So for now, we will be running around with the sword until we get those weapons. And hopefully we get them soon, but we will find out. For now, we need a little bit of wood and a flint to craft this new bit there. Okay, level 3 already. They made it so much faster to get through here now, and it's super nice. And makes it a lot easier to progress out of this simple quick zone in the beginning. And so we'll probably pump those 2 points into intelligence as well. And really hope that we find a gauntlet of some kind soon. Okay, we have a chest here. It's an armor chest. I'm guessing it's just armor though. And there's a sword there, or a rapier? Rapier, that's not what we needed. But that's okay. I'm sure there's some other weapons laying around the beach somewhere. I just can't remember exactly where they are. Another round shield. There's a bow. I could probably look this up, but for now we're just going to keep looking and hoping we get a drop. Or we find out where it is. If I can't find it, I'll search for it real quick and figure out where it's at. And then we can actually use the class that we're using to help us progress the way we need to for now. But until then, we will continue with the sword and shield. I do also want to say that the new quest lines are way different, and there's a lot more going on in them, which is very interesting. And like, it's great that they changed a lot of these around and made them more playable. It's also different to come through here and play when you're alone instead of there being a bunch of people coming through here all trying to do the same quest at the same time, like at the very beginning of the game or when the fresh starts came out. And I did play the fresh starts when they came out, but I also haven't played these quests by myself all the way through the new ones anyways. So it's definitely interesting to see them on their own instead of this mass community of people running through here and getting them done. So it's going to be kind of more of a solo playthrough for me than I have been in the past with some friends. First time I came through, it was a little more solo, but there was so many people playing and starting the game that it wasn't really a solo playthrough. It's a little different. It's nice, and so it'll be a lot of fun to go through here and kind of test things out, do things differently, and see how things go. Okay, so we have found a fire staff, so it's as close to wizard as we're gonna get for now, and we're gonna run that for the time being. And we're gonna go finish the kind of beginning quest line area over here and kill the little mini boss that's in this cave. Ah, still nothing. Alright. Well, I think that's it for in here. Hope I'm not missing a weapon somewhere. For weapons. Oh, weapon chest. This might be a good opportunity, actually. See what we get. A musket. Dang it, we've already got a musket. Okay, well, we will continue the search for big gear we're looking for. Oh, what is this? What is this? Void Gauntlet. Alright, great. We will throw that on and start using it. Alright, cool. Now we're just missing the Ice Gauntlet. So at least we have one of the weapons for now. And I did choose all these different weapons as best I could upon the options that we had and the abilities of each class. So if I have a setup that you dislike or think should be switched around, let me know. I will have a list of it, and I probably already showed it to you, to be honest. But I will have a list up and showing exactly what each class has and which one will do what. So let me know what you think of it. If there should be some switches around somewhere, let me know. I'll be sure to do those. It's not totally set in stone. I want you guys to have some say in what these look like, and I like everybody having some fun with it. So if you have something that looks just completely wrong, let me know, and I will look to see if I can adjust it and change it anyway. But for now, those are the setups we're going with, and we will switch them around if need be. But for now, that is what we have. We've actually gotten our first Ice Gauntlet, finally. So we can finally replace our Fire Staff and have an actual Ice Gauntlet, which is great. It's actually a pretty decent one for the level we're at. And we actually got a Void Gauntlet also, which is fantastic. It's going to help us out a lot. And yeah, so finding good stuff is the start here, and we're going to keep going. Just rescuing these hostages right now and getting them out of the mines. Completing a bunch of different quests here helps to get things done all at once. Make sure we grab all these pages for those XP right there. It's solid XP, always worth grabbing these. So, being the chaotic individual that I am, I decided to test out if I can get killed by the cannon that blows up the wall here. And goes into the next quest part, and you indeed can get blown up by the cannonball. It does 2,500 damage. So, don't stand in front of the cannonball. It takes a second to go off. Wanted to see if it would work, and it did. So, yeah, just a nice little fun thing. Kind of creating a backstory for myself, I guess. But yeah, so look out of cannonballs here. That is the first death, and it was all because I am very dumb. I'll also say some of these new quests are a lot of fun. Most of them are just slightly new and a little bit changed, but I like things like this that are just a little bit different. Give you something else to look at, something different to do. At the end here, I kind of wanted to summarize what we've gone through today and what we've done. I thought 20 was a nice milestone to stop at for the day. Today we were able to go around as a chaotic wizard and level up to 20 today, going through questing. So next time we will roll for different things for a different class, different alignment, and what we will be doing to level up for the day. Hopefully we'll get another 10 levels or so in the next episode and try and progress pretty thoroughly each time in order to keep things fun and get to 60 fast enough to make things more interesting, be able to do more things, be able to get more roles in here. Like I said at the beginning, if you guys have any ideas or anything you think I should implement and you played D&D for a while and you have some great ideas that I should throw in here, I'd love to do it. I want to make this as fun and interesting as possible for everybody. So just let me know what your ideas are and I will try and implement them the best I can if I am able to do so. Now, at the end of this, we were able to get level 20, and we were able to level up a few weapons as we went. And one of those is the sword and shield because it's all we started with. And then after that, we rolled over to the fire staff because we found one, and it was the closest thing to what our setup was. So we then found a void gauntlet, started leveling that up, got that to level 5, and then eventually found an ice gauntlet, tried to catch it up, and got it all the way up to 6. So our wizard setup is on its way to being pretty decent, and the weapons are leveling up pretty nicely. We were also able to do a little bit of gathering and collecting of things while we were being chaotic and kind of gathering things as we went on the questing. So we were also able to do a little bit of crafting in town for a few quests, and we're leaving it off with these stats right here. Our highest one being harvesting. We were able to harvest a couple things as we went along. Our mining's pretty close, so gathering a few things for the next time we need to do a different skill or something when we roll upon it. We were almost able to completely quest out of the starting zone that we set up in, and there are a few more left over that we have to hit real quick next time we do questing, but that's what we'll probably do is hit different sections and complete regions, and then we'll move on to the next quest lines in those areas, as well as hitting the main one as much as possible in order to get some good XP. But maybe we'll try and hit every quest as we go through here and clean the map up and take all those quests off of it. But we'll see if we can get that done going forward and see if we roll for quests next time, or if we're going to do some skilling or boss fighting. Depends what we roll. So in the next episode, we should have a little more variety as far as what we can do and what we will do. Hopefully we get some fun different things to do. Hopefully we don't roll wizard again and have a different class to use and level up some stuff doing that. But you never know because it's all in the dice. So hopefully we get some fun rolls and we can progress the character a little more. I have to say thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys commenting and letting me know what you think, as well as watching it. I hope this is a fun series for you guys. I really want to make it a good one. So let me know what you think of it, and I will try to improve upon it every week. I know that I had some clicking in the background on this one and a few other things that were not great. So I'm going to try and improve upon myself doing that and do a better job. But I got to say, I love New World. I love playing the game. And I'm so thankful I'm so thankful for you guys being here and supporting this channel. Thank you so much. If you guys could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. And we'll have more videos out soon. I hope to see you there.